I'm Kelly, and this is Kelly Hill Yoga, 30 Days of Yoga, Day 17. Today's going to be a quick core workout. Just a fun little dynamic bit that we can do just to show some love to our trunk, this whole area around us. Bring those core muscles in, kind of like a corset that we talked about in our previous core centric practice that we did towards the beginning. I think it was around day 4. Knowing me, I picked day 4 because it rhymed. But today is day 17, and let's get started. So we're going to hop right into it just because today is a little bit of a quicker practice, something that you can do not only on day 17 of this 30 days, but maybe on days where you might have a little bit less time to dedicate towards yourself, just to re-energize and refocus. So soles of the feet about a little bit wider than hip width, knees rested in, and just in this resting pose, let's place one hand over the belly, one hand over the heart. Gently tuck the chin, soften your gaze. And let's pull in the air around us. Feed our intention for today. Although this may be short, it still needs to be, or still should be mindful, with purpose, to show yourself some self-love, self-care. Elongate that inhale, deep into the belly, feel that hand raise. Exhale, feel your hand lower down. Just breathe into your belly, really extending those tummy muscles with the breath. Exhale, release. Just a normal breath. Just turn down the volume to everything else that's happening in the day. Crank up our inner feeling of self-worth, empowered. Let's take the hands to our side, walk the feet just in a little bit so they're about hip width. And let's build a foundation, so pull your belly button towards the earth as you lift your tailbone up to the sky. Really press your low back into the ground. Holding it here. Just feeling that activation. Don't hold any tension in your shoulders. Everything has awareness. But our intention right now is having the belly button pulled in, tailbone shifted up towards the sky. Let's lift that tailbone as we shift our hips up, keeping that belly button pulled in, rolling up to the spine, bridge pose. Exhale, lower down. Rolling in the spine. Let's just go through a few rounds, rolling slowly up to lift the hips. Exhale, gently roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Last one. Tailbone pulls up, belly button in, roll up the spine. Exhale, lower everything down. Tailbone last to touch. Let's reset to have that low back nice and grounded. Belly button pulled towards the earth. Not crunching, just activating. Tailbone shifted. So our hips are nice and square to the earth. Let's lift both feet so we're bent with the knees. Still have that low back nice and grounded. Then let's straighten the legs. Belly button still pulled in. Heels lifted to the sky. Really activating that core. Let's reach our arms up towards those big toes. If you're able to touch, that's great. It's really lifting those shoulders off the ground. Squeezing everything, pulling that belly button towards the earth, holding. Exhale, lower shoulders back down, keeping the feet lifted, belly button still pulled in. Bring your arms down to the ground, palms pressed into the earth. Let's shift the right leg down to straighten and hover. Left leg pulled towards towards the front of the room or towards your head. Really working on separating those legs as far apart. Everything's still hovered. Beautiful. Bring that right leg up to meet the left again. Exhale, lower that left foot down, hover just an inch or two. Really separating the feet. Inhale, bring that left foot back up. Heels really lifted to the sky. Drop that right foot down. Really thinking about separation here of the feet, pulling them apart. Inhale, reach that right foot back up. Exhale, lower the left foot down, hover. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Last round on each side. Exhale, lower that right foot down. It's totally okay if you're shaking. I am. Just showing that we're working energy. Inhale, right leg back up to meet the left. Drive those heels to heaven. Exhale, left foot goes down to hover. Really thinking about separating. Inhale, lift the left leg back up. Exhale, drop the knees to chest. Hug everything out. Beautiful. Really great job. Grab the backs of the legs. Rock up to tabletop. Just roll through one nice round of cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, really feeling a nice stretch in all those muscles we just contracted. Exhale, roll through the spine, belly button pulled up to the earth again. Exhale, drop the belly, or inhale, drop the belly. Lift the chin. Exhale, roll through. Beautiful. Walk your hands forward slightly, and then the knees back a little bit into this puppy pose. So your hands will be in front of you as you try and get your forehead and chest to touch the ground. Doesn't have to touch. I'm just saying you're pulling it towards the earth, getting a really nice stretch in the front body. Shoulders. Pulling your hips towards the back of the room. Nice. Exhale, rebend in the elbows. Shift the chest forward, lower down to Sphinx. So your elbows will be underneath your shoulders, forearms rested on the mat, and your hips rested on the mat as well, melting into the earth, heart pulled forward. Really feeling a nice stretch. And when you're ready, you will tuck your toes. Exhale, slowly lift your hips, thighs, and knees. Plank. So totally okay if you need to leave your knees down. Modifications don't mean that any way is worse than the other. Exhale, gently lower knees, hips, belly. Beautiful. Untuck the toes. Sphinx pose again. I'm going to roll through a couple of these roll-ups, okay? Exhale. Tuck the toes. Lift the hips, thighs, and knees, plank. One long line. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower. Knees, hips, belly. Last one. Exhale. Pull the belly button up. Hips, thighs, knees, lift. Exhale, lower. Knees, thighs, hips. Beautiful. Gently lower all the way down to release out of that Sphinx. Press your hands underneath the shoulders. Shift back to downward dog. Just going to have a nice little twist. So let's shorten our downward dog a little. When I say shorten, let's walk the hands back a little bit. Nice bend in the knees. Take your right hand and reach over to your left ankle to get a little bit of a twist. Shortening our stance in this makes it a little bit better. Nice. Release. Bring that right hand down. Reset your downward dog in the shortened stature and take it to the other side. So left hand to that right calf or ankle. Nice downward dog with the twist. Beautiful. Exhale, release. Walk the hands back out. Reset your downward dog. Nice inhale. Find height. Exhale. Bring the knees down. Swing the legs out in front of us as I shift all my clothing. Sorry. Bring the legs out in front of us. So we're on our sit bones, nice and tall in our chest. Let's bring the right foot down to rest, almost in like a half butterfly or half a folded leg posture. Or crisscross applesauce, just one leg is crisscrossed. Then we are going to lift, or we'll place our hands gently behind us, finding integrity and height, not leaning back, just using them for balance. And we are going to lift our left leg. Really feeling this in our quad and hip flexor. See, as you can see, I'm already shaking. If you can, straighten that front leg, and I'm really shaking in that, so I'm going to keep my knee bent. Today I'm just not feeling the strength. It's just totally okay. Exhale, gently lower down. Whew. One more time. Keeping height, not leaning back too far. Chest pulled forward. Lift your left leg up. Nice bend in the knee. Really feeling that energy. It's totally okay if you're shaking. I am. Squeeze, squeeze, hold, exhale, release. Beautiful. Let's rock that leg back and forth. Take it to the other side. So, one leg crisscrossed in that crisscross applesauce, left leg down, right leg in front. Bring the arms behind you ever so gently. Nice and tall in the spine. And this time we're going to lift the right leg with a nice bend in the knee. Keeping and holding, staying nice and strong. In your core, hip flexor, quad. Feel the shake, embrace it. Exhale, release. Whoo! Feel that fire. Beautiful. One more round. We can do it. One full round of breath. Lift that right leg. Stay nice and strong. Don't lean too far back. Keep your chest pulled forward. Height in the spine. Feel the shake. Exhale, release. Beautiful. Rock your knee back and forth just to release any undue tension. Man, that is intense but fun. All right, let's slowly lower all the way down. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock back and forth. Just releasing any last little bit we might have. Soles of the feet down to the earth. One last round of bridge. So exhale, drive the hips up. And this time we are going to clasp the hands underneath, really squeezing at the top. And come onto, shift your weight slightly onto the left in order to lift that right leg up. Really screaming, waking everything up. It's totally okay to just stay in regular bridge 2. Exhale, bring that right foot down. Switch to the other side. Left leg up. Bridge pose on this left side. Left leg, foot reaching for the sky. Squeezing everything. Exhale, gently bring that left foot down. Release your clasp. If you had your hands underneath, roll all the way down. Knees into your chest. Whew. Beautiful. Great job. Quick little, I think it was maybe 15 minutes with our core, just waking things up. Let's extend both legs in a corpse pose. Lift your arms up and overhead. So you're just getting this full body stretch. Beautiful. Spend just a moment or two in this posture. Relaxing, finding calm. Just normal breath. When you're ready, roll to one side, press back up to a seated. As we close for the day in this quick little core workout we did, our core yoga session in sequence. Hands at our heart space. Shoulders pull down and away. Let's show a moment of gratitude. Even in these small practices, they can be just as powerful as a 1-hour practice if you really pull yourself inward. Thank you, thank you, thank you for spending your time and energy with me today for this quick little core sequence we did. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. We will do something a little bit different, which I'm very excited about. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you.